French President Emmanuel Macron is visiting to the United States of America. He is visiting to meet with Donald Trump, to cool down Donald Trump, to make relations with Donald Trump, to ensure Donald Trump about the meeting that the US is arranging with Russia, about the struggles that Donald Trump is making there to bring peace in Ukraine and there to end the Russia Ukraine conflict. But he is unable to convince him. In front of him, Donald Trump is saying about the money that the US provided to Ukraine, the money that the Europe provided to Ukraine, the aid that enabled Ukraine there to fight with Russia and with Russian forces. Donald Trump is thinking that Europe is giving money. Europe is giving money in form of loans and not in form of grants. They will take back.
Is loaning the money to Ukraine. They get their money back.
No, in fact, to be frank, we paid 60% of the total effort, and it was through, like the US, loans, guarantee, grants, and we provided real money. To be clear, we have 230 billion frozen assets in Europe, Russian assets, but this is not as a collateral of a loan because this is not our belonging. So they are frozen. If at the end of the day, in the negotiation we will have with Russia, they're ready to give it to us, super. It will be done at the end of the day, and Russia will have paid for that.
If you believe that, it's okay with me.
Mr. President,
If they get their money back, we don't, and now we do. But that's.
But here, Emmanuel Macron is saying that it is not loan. The money is in form of grants. Some of them are Russian assets, frozen assets. Some are loan, but most of it is grants. And if Ukraine is unable to pay, then ultimately it will be a grants. But Donald Trump is not insured, and he is saying, if you are saying it's okay, but I think it will be loans, and Europe is smart, they will receive it back. But blaming the ex-government, the Joe Biden administration, they poured the money. They given the money, not in form of loans. The US is interested in Ukraine rare earths. And he was blaming Zelensky. He was terming Zelensky as dictator, that he is unable to arrange the elections. And he is fighting with Russia. He is blaming Zelensky that he also started the war. And he thinks that it is unrealistic that Ukraine will be entered into NATO. The struggles of Ukraine that Russia compelled to invade on Ukraine. And now Donald Trump is backing and making peace deals. Making to bring peace deal, arranging peace talks in Saudi Arabia. The delegations of the US and Russia met in Saudi Arabia. They are discussing about the Ukraine peace. Donald Trump is hinting that the bullets are targeting the human beings. The lives of human beings are taken by such war. Millions are died. The Russian soldiers are died. The Ukrainian soldiers are died. The innocent died. Millions displaced. But still the war. And he want peace. That's why he make a phone call to Putin and discussed with him about. Similarly, the Putin is also interested in the negotiation. And it seems that both the leaders, the Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, will meet in the near days. Both will discuss about. But here, Ukraine is saying about security guarantee. Ukraine wants that the Western troops to be there. Where Ukraine wants that Ukraine to be assured that there will be no invasion in the future on Ukraine from Russia or from other forces. Similarly, the Putin will unable to make a deal when the Western troops are there, when the European troops are there, when the US troops are there. The one thing that the Putin will compel the US that to withdraw troops from the buffer zone, withdraw troops from Ukraine, and also the Ukraine to not struggle for entering into NATO. Then there will be a peace deal in future, and the peace deal will be very very soon. The Donald Trump want peace deal soon, but Putin is thinking about to achieve the goals and then to stop the war and then to bring ceasefire and to end the conflict. We want that conflict should be ended as soon as possible and peace to become in the region, peace to become in the Ukraine, and the people of Ukraine to be returned their homes. They are passing lives as refugees in nearby countries and Europe and others, and they want to come back, but still the fighting compelled them and passing lives as refugees. What do people think? Write down your opinion in the comment section. I will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.